welcome back to Ledesia! We are here on this very rainy and overcast day for a very special event. We're at one of the new lots here in Ledesia. This is actually Focus Gym, where all of the residents of Ledesia can come to get a good workout. It's actually free, still under construction, but the children have been needing something to do, and so today is a very special day because I have decided it is time for the kids to get together, all of the current children of Ledesia, and have a little meet and greet in the form of the beginning of the Children's Soccer Club, which I've decided is mandatory right now for all of the kids in Ledesia. When there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them, that makes things easy. We can split them up into teams of 3. They can go compete with other towns. We can make this a really cute little event. But it's time for them to start interacting with one another. And since I don't have the school finished just yet, and by the way, check out Valerie Eureka. Valerie, those are some moves! Look at you go on that trampoline. Those trampolines are set out for the kids, you know. But yes, since I don't have the school finished, and the school is actually right here, I decided why not have the kids interact by having them all be in their little soccer club together, so they can hang out, they can play, they can just sort of get to know one another. But yes, this is Focus Gym. This is one of the new lots in town. We've got the little soccer areas where the children can go boom 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 and get the soccer balls going. Since these objects only allow 2 sims at a time, I also put out some trampolines, and there's also some benches where they can just sit and chat, or they can play tag. I have a feeling their new coach, who is a new resident here in Ledesia, would actually be very patient with them if that's what they wanted to do. And there's also over here some lemonade inside of this juicer, so that if they get overheated from all the working out and playing and jumping and all of the little exercises that they'll do, then they can come over here and drink some lemonade. And that's actually something that our lovely new resident has brought. And so let me introduce you to our new coach, and she is actually a fitness instructor and a coach. Whoop whoop whoop. Can we look at you? Can we look at you? Ah, there we go. There we go. But look at this lovely lady. She was actually a townie that was selected at random to move in with Garrett Thornburg. And if you guys saw our Neighborhood Watch edition, then you know that she's got a little bit of a intense relationship going on with Garrett there. So it's been kind of interesting. I have misnamed her as Alicia, but her name is actually Elaine. So this is Elaine Leitner, and she is our coach for the entire town. She actually came with the athletic career track, which is what gave me that idea, and then she just seemed to fit. So this is our new gym, and basically she's going to come here all the time to kind of mentor Sims in working out, to mentor them in like nutrition and things like that. The gym isn't done just yet, but it has some outdoor play areas, some basketball spots, a nice little area where you can sit and rest your absolutely exhausted limbs at the bus stop when you need picked up. And then we've also got upstairs, whoop, and looks like Doug is checking out what is going to be the future like yoga room. If any of you know where I could find a yoga mat, that would be amazing, because I really want to host yoga classes in here. But I'm like, I really want a good yoga mat, and you think that there would be custom content out there that would be a good yoga mat, and I just can't find it. So I'm on the hunt for a yoga mat to go up here in what will be the yoga room. I'm guessing this is also going to be like your dance aerobics sort of room too. No clue what this is going to be yet. I'm actually thinking this might be like a fitness product room. And this is because, you know, just none of the equipment and machines really fit up here. It's a very tight fit. Over here is going to be the locker room eventually. It's going to have some little lockers where you can store your valuables. Not that anyone's going to steal anything in Ledesia, since there's so many cameras everywhere. That would just be like, they would know that you were going to commit the crime before you knew you were going to commit the crime. That's the sort of scientific community this is. Over here we've got some nice private bathrooms. Since this is like a private community, private gym for the people of the community, though, you know, the townies wander in because that's what townies do, and that's okay. I figure why not make the bathrooms look really nice. So we've got some nice bathrooms, not the scary mildewy places where you leave your sandals on when you go to the pool and things like that. Speaking of which, I just realized we don't have a pool yet. But that's okay, we've got beaches. We've got beaches, so we'll get some beach lots for the Ledesia going up. And we have a very relaxing, wonderful little hot tub room. And that's actually Bredith Eureka. Bredith, who is the father of our lovely little girl down here. Where is she? There she is, Elisa. Elisa is the youngest of the main Eureka branch. And there we go. So yeah, we've got a nice little room in here where you can come and relax, just unwind in the hot tub. I really like it. That's your reward for working out so hard. Downstairs, we're still working on things. It looks like our lovely Caleb Lusher has stopped by, probably to check on his daughter, because even though he has many daughters, he's got 4 kids now, and they're all girls, and apparently he and his wife want more, which is just nuts. But his daughter, Noma, has been having a hard time adjusting, moving into Ledesia. Her grades were tanking. Her sister, Cinnamon, actually stayed up late into the night, filling out her homework so that she wouldn't be taken by the social worker, which is spooky. But actually, I could see Ledesia taking the children of Sims who don't educate their kids enough, because that's the kind of community this is. So they would consider that severe neglect if you're not nurturing their intellect at every turn. So Noma is here, and I bet her dad's checking on her. He's always watching after his kids. And we've also got Alex and Galen Eureka, the twins. They are the redheaded twins that belong to Valerie Eureka, who is the wife of Newton Eureka. So yeah, the Eureka family gets complicated pretty fast. There is a family tree on their Tumblr, the Ledesia Tumblr, which I haven't updated in a while, but I'm getting ready to do so. And eventually we'll have our own website going for the entire channel, which will include some nice interactive family trees and things where you can learn about all the Sims, because Alex and Galen I have actually had for about 4 years now, so they really need to get a move on with growing. But these Sims all mean a lot to me, so there's going to be a lot of background knowledge, a lot of work going into all of them. And we also have another set of Eureka twins, Kale and Yuri. The twins and triplets are just very prominent in the Eureka family, but Kale and Yuri are just freshly minted children. They're the youngest out of the entire group and still having a little bit of trouble adjusting to things. They tend to stick to each other more than anything. But their cousin Elisa and their cousins Alex and Galen, so basically all of these guys are like related right here. And then poor Noma, she just kind of sticks out like a sore thumb. Like, hi, yeah, the only non-Eureka child on the island. No big deal. But thankfully she's made good friends with Alex. Or was it Galen? Did you make friends with Alex or Galen? I can't remember. Wait, come on. I want to look at you. No, Ma, that's not you. You're being silly. Where is... There she is. All of their little things are mixed up right now. That's just ridiculous. That happens sometimes when you play with the kidlets. Alright, there we go. That's what I wanted. There you go, Noma. You became best friends. Yeah, you're about to be best friends with Alex. That's fantastic. Oh, and I forgot I could have the kids jump rope to do some warm-ups. We might make them do that. But yeah, so here are all the little kidlets. And yeah, the gym isn't done just yet. This is going to be kind of like your entrance area, your little reception area. Over here is going to be kind of, I hope eventually to set up sort of a juice bar of some kind. And then just get things going there. Over here is going to be a more organized workout. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, apparently some people want to work out in their swimsuits. What can you do? Sims. Absolutely ridiculous sometimes. But yes, so there's going to be a good workout area in there. But, you know, even though things aren't done, it's done enough for the children to come and have their first soccer day together. Elaine's pretty awesome. At first I was just like, oh, she's just Garrett's roommate. And then they actually had a little bit of chemistry going, which I was surprised about. But they had enough chemistry that Garrett was like, hey, you want to come snuggle? And Elaine was like, I'll roll the want for that. And she continues to roll the want for that dutifully, though lately it's been, you know, not so often. But she has enjoyed the close company of Garrett for many a week now, on a daily basis. And what I find interesting is she always rolls the want to fall in love and things like that, but no matter how much she snuggles, kisses, and woos-hoos with Garrett, she doesn't fall in love with him. It's like she knows he's a player, and so she's just kind of keeping herself in check when it comes to that golden-haired Don Juan. So she's doing very good, just kind of keeping her distance from Garrett, even though they share the same bed. And so far, she hasn't really, like, she kind of clicked with Malbron a little bit, and I think that indicates that she kind of prefers the richer guys on some level, but not really anyone else. So I think it's interesting that she hasn't fallen in love with the one guy that she does hook up with. She does fit in quite well with wanting to maximize her enthusiasm in science, in science, and she really loves gazing at the stars. So maybe she'll meet Caleb Sulphur in a little bit because he works at the observatory. And we'll see if they have got a friendship. Not looking for something romantic, but they do live right next to each other. And yep. She wants to talk about science, wants to see shooting stars, but her big goal in life is to become an ecological guru. So this teaching people how to like play sports and monitoring the little kids and working her way up the athletic career track is in her mind just kind of her day job, and her dream job is to become an ecological guru. She doesn't have a university degree, so I'm thinking about doing like some sort of adult learning program or some sort of fun little like series of quests or like challenges that she has to do, and then she can get into that field. So what I might start doing, since experience, you know, a degree is important, but sometimes there's some jobs that you can get in that don't require a degree. What I might start doing is making it so that if a sim participates in a series of challenges or a certain event, then they can have their foot in the door in that job, and they can choose to leave their job and go into that career field. And I will also start restricting other jobs, like becoming a doctor, to sims that can only have a degree. And now that Leon Eureka, the eldest of the teenagers in Ledesia, is getting to the point where he almost needs to leave for university, I'm going to have to start thinking seriously about building a university and getting things like that done. And I do want to send all of the current teenagers off on a little expedition, like to go work in a foreign country for a little while as part of like their high school, their Ledesia high school thing, before he goes off and becomes a student in another area, becomes a university student. And just a little aside, when we do get to the university stage in Ledesia, I do plan on making specialized neighborhoods that will have the community university. So it'll be like say a little town off in the mountains that has like the community university that the students can go study abroad at, and there'll be little commercial buildings that will be very themed for what that little mountain town might be like there'll be castles that they can wander around, there'll be just like the old campuses that they can be part of to study art or language or literature or whatever they want to specialize in, and there'll be mysteries, like each town will have its own thing. That mountain town might have some vampire countesses or like counts and countesses living in the castles, so you know that might be where the vampire lineage goes. Or if you're like an ecological guru sort of lover, you might go off to the jungle, and so you might be living in a thatched roof but still have to whip out your laptop to make sure you write your paper in time. So there's going to be little study abroad programs when we get to university too, and that'll expand our world from outside Ledesia, so that we'll start doing things like sending the Sims to go adventure, like that mountain town. Not only will it be for study abroad university students, but you could go on adventures there. Like you could go on a little vacation there with your family, because it won't be just a university neighborhood. It'll be a normal neighborhood. So you can go there, you could buy another house there, you could do all sorts of things. So I'm pretty excited about that. And also, like when it comes to community colleges and things like that, I do still need to build up the big city. That's not Ledesia, because Ledesia is a very specialized scientific community. But say if you wanted to learn a practical skill or trade, like if you wanted to learn how to sew, or if you wanted to be really good at like theater, and so you wanted to participate in the theater, that'll be the big city. So there'll be all sorts of events, there's going to be all sorts of things. The more you rub your elbow grease and your imagination into Sims 2, the more you can get out of it. But enough of that, because I'm really excited about those ideas, so I wanted to share them. Enough of that, and let's let the kids play together. And Elaine needs to meet all of them, so we might as well start there. She might as well just start greeting everybody. Noma, why don't you greet Alex? And Elaine, you want to be friends with Kale, and you want to play with somebody. She seems like the kind of person who would just run up and like play tag immediately, because that's just what this kidlet would do. She's like, hey, play tag with me. Oh, it worked. All right, sweet. And then you, let's see, talk about hobby. Let's talk about science. You like science, little guy? And where are you going, Galen? Okay, he's going to start playing soccer. That's fine by me. So we're just gonna kind of let the kids roam around for a little bit, see what comes of it. Oh good, so she wants to be friends with her cousins. That's always useful. So it's a good thing she's playing with Yuri then. Oh, there we go. Noma and Alex are now best friends. Oh, she wants to be BFFs with them. That's adorable. So we're gonna go ahead and let the kids play. Just kind of like it's raining, by the way. I know it's raining. It's so silly. And she's gonna start working one-on-one. Oh dear. Your workout outfit. Why does your workout outfit have to be a swimsuit too? That is not appropriate. Not appropriate. I need to fix this appearance. Elaine. You know what? That kind of reflects Elaine's traits too. She's a natural born performer who's flirty and star quality, nurturing, and angler. The nurturing really comes out with how she loves working with the kids and things like that. But gracious, Elaine. You need to be properly dressed. Maybe this is normal and whatever. I get the feeling she's from another country, so she has like a heavy accent and everything, but this is not how we do things here. Okay? Okay, Elaine? See, this is better. This is how you should look when you are busy like teaching kids things, not running around in your swimsuit. Silly woman. Alright. Yeah, Galen wasn't that impressed. I love how she's teasing him. Alright, where are our kids running off to? They are really playing tag. That's kind of adorable. Everyone's running around in their swimsuits. I guess because it's raining? Gracious. What do you think, Galen? Oh, here come Yuri and... There we go. Oh, and she wants to be friends with her cousin Galen. Okay. Well, we can make that happen. Alicia, you want to tell a secret? Tell an inside joke? Can you do that with your cousin yet? I don't know if you guys are close enough friends. Let's see. Let's see. Entertain, joke. And this is definitely the kind of kid, let's see, play. You guys doing okay? Yep, they seem to be doing okay. Alright, so they're doing alright. Let's have the girls come over. Play with Yuri. Oh, looks like the kids are playing. Good job, Kale. Kale is actually super serious about sports. I think that actually is, yep, sports are his one true hobby, which I find really amazing because I think his mom would prefer if he was into something a little bit more delicate, a little bit like less rough and tumble, because Evelyn is not really the rough and tumble kind of woman. You can do it. Go on. Yeah, see? He's so happy. He's like, yay, I got a body skill point. Playing in the rain. Oh, look, and he wants to learn. I'm saying that means he wants to learn from the coach. So he's actually pretty excited to be here. We might swap you out. Oh dear. We might send the children inside at that rate. Alright. Alex is busy playing with Noma. They're fine. I'm just gonna let them go ahead and do that. Alright, good job! Good job! So we've got the kids seriously playing here. Oh, look at that! Good catch, Alicia. She is definitely a rough and tumble kid. So I have a feeling that maybe she and her cousin are gonna have a very good time getting along with just like playing. Because Kale, I think if he shows his mom just how into it he is, then she'll be okay with it. With him being into sports like this. So why don't we go ahead. Go Galen! Also, no one get hit by lightning, please. I'm pretty sure that's not supposed to happen with the kidlets. Yuri, I don't think is that into sports, but I could be wrong. Oh, she is! Yeah, so she's also into sports. I wonder if that's because she and her brother have similar personalities? Let me check. Oh my gosh. Okay, no one get hit by lightning. That'd be so bad. Let me see. Yep, active and playful. And your brother is active and playful. A little more neat than you. And Yuri tends to be a little bit nicer. So, and she wants to reach logic level 1, huh? Yee! Children, maybe we should go inside. You can play games inside. I don't know, I think Elaine would be like, this is fine. This will be totally fine. Alright, good. Did your relationship go up at all with Galen while you're playing soccer? Not really. Okay. So let's have her greet. Whoa, and she got totally fit. Sweet! Good for you. See, this is one of those jobs where, tell a story about her past sports adventures. Why not? This is one of those jobs where you can stay pretty darn fit in what you have to do. I have a feeling Elisa would be, who also goes by Ellie, would be one of those kids who would just like say all sorts of silly insults. Alright. Impart knowledge. Well, let's just have you chat. Kids, we might go inside to have a group hangout in a minute. Good, look at Kale! He is just shooting up the ranks there. I think he likes basketball. Alright, and where have the other two run off? You guys are just geese. Do you hear me? Alright, win a game against and tell joke. At least Noma's happy. Oh good, Neri gained a point of body skill. Yeah, Noma had just such a hard time bonding with anyone. Oh wow, how do you have such a high relationship with Elisa? Does Elisa even like you? Not very much. That's a lot of work to put into it. Oh hey Keller! Alright, so she's pretty good. She wants to gain a body skill point though, so I think she's ready to get back to work. So we'll go ahead and let him get back to work too. Talking about soccer skills, I think Galen takes it pretty seriously. I'm trying to remember what is your... Ooh, I haven't put down his things. No, that's not good. Oh, yep, sports is his one true hobby too. There you go, Galen. You give me just a second. I want to know. I can't believe I didn't put it down, so I can't remember, Galen. That's just so silly. I want to know. 1 second, guys. Because I have everyone in a big census on their Tumblr so that they've got the little bit of their background. Yeah, Galen likes the game. Athletic, clumsy, and a heavy sleeper. That's pretty cute. Alright, that's adorable. The clumsy, athletic, clumsy, heavy sleeper. The clumsy might hold him back from being an athletic superstar. And that's actually something I'm going to start working on, is making like a little event roller so that I can be like, okay, this sim needs an event for the week, and like roll it and it'll be like good event, neutral event, bad event, and then like it'll be like this event is based off of the traits, and say that it'll be like bad event, this event is based off of the traits, and I'll say that, oh, he broke his wrist playing or something, and so he loses some body points and maybe a little bit of enthusiasm in sports or something like that. So it'll be cool, but it could go the other way where it'd be like clumsy, athletic, good event, and it'll be like he accidentally tripped and managed to like score, yay, and then he can get a trophy, because there's all sorts of trophies and little awards and things in the decorative category. So those are just little ways where I try to expand my game, and when I get those random generators and random rollers up, I will put them up, and I will put up how they work too. So this is pretty exciting. Keller is enjoying the trampoline. Alright, so far so good. So far so good. The kids seem to be enjoying talking about, oh, the lightning. Okay guys, we're gonna get you inside in just a second. Let's go ahead and move everybody inside so they can just kind of chit chat and hang out without getting struck by lightning. How about that?